why I bought my Fz6. Because why not? Not why, because motorcycle. That's exactly why. So, I finally got enough money. So I was like, alright, let's do it. Fuck it, I always wanted to ride, you know, and everything. This is my first bike, and I've only put like 100 miles on it, so it's not like I'm, you know, Mr. GP over here. That's why I'm going slow and through neighborhoods and stuff. Plus I'm waiting on my tags and all that stuff on the bike. But I got the money, and I started going on Craigslist. I have had bad experiences on Craigslist trying to find a bike. Alright, I don't know if it's because it's winter time and people just suck, but like one guy couldn't get it started at all. No matter what he done, couldn't get it started. So I was like, I'm not buying a bike that I can't ride, because what the hell is the point in that? So basically what I did is, like, I was like, alright, no, I'm not buying your bike. He's like, alright, cool. He's like, if I get started, I'll call you and, you know, we can work something out. I was like, alright, fine, whatever. Contacted another guy, I went and seen it. You know, he lost the keys. So, of course, in my mind, I'm automatically thinking, this motherfucker's stolen. So, I was like, no, I'm not buying your bike, sir. Alright, and then it, you know, progressively went on. I went and seen a couple of bikes, and, you know, was satisfied with a couple of them. But then I found the one that I wanted, which was an 06 Kawasaki ZZR 600. Hey, I went and seen it in the snow. Went to go see this bike, okay? You know, it was like a 30-minute drive in the freaking snow in my Mazda 6. I'm telling you, it was not fun. I didn't feel confident in completely checking this bike over. I mean, I've watched all these damn YouTube channels. That's pretty much how I rode a bike. If you want to learn how to ride a bike, watch YouTube channels for months and months and months and have your girlfriend get mad at you. So I wanted to have him go and take it to a mechanic. Well, he works so freaking much that it was so impossible to get this set up. He ended up selling it to his damn buddy from work, okay? And I seen this bike, and typically I wanted an R6. I wanted something, a street bike, a ZX6R, a CBR 600. That's what my heart was set on, until I started sitting on them. I started looking at the sport touring ones because you sit more straight up. And I started sitting on sport touring models. And then I seen this one on Craigslist from a dealership. At this point, I was like, alright, I'm getting it. It's a really nice price. I can afford it. I want it. All my bad experiences. Give it to me now. Just freaking box that shit up and I'm carrying it out. You know, like, this is mine already. I already knew it. Alright, so I can't see shit, son. So basically, I get a buddy of mine. I just posted on Facebook. I was like, geez, how hard is it to, you know, find somebody with a truck? You know, geez, like, just making a joke out of it while I try to, like, call U-Haul and all that. I was just gonna fucking rent one at this point. I was like, well, fuck. It was an hour-and-a-half drive one way to go get this bike. So I was like, all right. Like, so my buddy called me and I called him and, you know, worked it all out and ended up going to pick it up. Get this shit. So I'm gonna pick it up Monday. All right. Sunday, my boss calls me. Was like, hey man, you want to make some money? Because it's snowing. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I need money, man. Because I'm a seasonal worker. I mow grass. I mow that stuff right there. Not that one, but, you know, because mine looks better. But I professionally mow grass, like, you know, CEO of companies, you know, like fancy schmancy houses. So, you know, I'm pretty good with what I do. But during the winter I don't do anything. So he called me and I was like, all right, cool, let's do snow removal. Thinking every time I do snow removal, it's what, 6 hours, you know, something small, because I live in Kentucky, so it doesn't snow a whole hell of a lot. I mean, it still does, but it doesn't accumulate enough for snow removal. So then I go to work and I'm there for freaking 17 hours. I pull a 17-hour day. Like, I take a shower and I lay down and I'm like, all right, I don't know if my buddy's gonna call me about this bike. I'm gonna try to get some sleep until he does. I lay down 30 minutes later. 30 minutes later, he calls me like, hey man, I'm on my way to come get you in the bike. All right, I'm like, all right, cool. So we drive out there an hour and a half. And of course, my excitement's like, oh my God, I'm getting a bike, woo! I feel like a little kid, you know, in fucking Christmas. You know, at this point, I'm freaking exhausted. Like, I don't even want to sit on the damn bike. And, you know, I have a little buddy that works there, pull it on the trailer and everything. We just strapped it up and we were done. And that's it. Like, that's all we did, was strapped it up and we left. Like, all right, so we drop it off. I have a little buddy. I'm like, all right. I look at it, like, still excited. I'm like, yay, my bike. I pulled it in the garage and I went home and I went to sleep for like 2 days. So basically, like, I got this bike and it was just like 2 days later, and it was like snowing on the ground, so I couldn't really ride it. So I mean, it's not like, you know, I could go off and ride it that first day, but that, I swear, that very first day that it was like decent outside. And it's still, I mean, it's still like 50 degrees. I mean, it's, yeah, I got this thing, and you know, this is the reason why, pretty much the reason why I got this is because it was one of the bikes that I liked. It was a Yamaha. It's Please See Me. But yeah, I got this. I mean, it was cheap. It just, everything clicked, and it come from a dealership. They just did the oil change. The bike, it runs really good. It was a good price. It came from a dealership, so I didn't have to worry about the freaking retards that you get on Craigslist. I've only had this thing maybe 2 weeks. Put about 100 miles on it because it's just been like, one day it'll be in the 50s and the 60s, and then it's freaking flurrying and snowing in the 20s and 13s and shit the next couple of days. So it's, oh my God, this guy's a noob, he don't know what he's doing, look at him, he can't ride for shit. I've only been riding for, like I said, 100 miles. Damn near all of it, but up to the damn gas station, has been in this neighborhood. So it's a nice bike. I really enjoy it. This has probably been going on too long. So M6 Fz6 signing out.